So I'm truly not a big fan of my voice at all. Doing videos isn't something that I'm ultraly comfortable with. I don't always like the end result. I don't feel confident with it when it's done. But the thing is that videos are great for creating a personal experience for my business. And it's my main goal at this present time to show everybody how personal the business is. So if I can expand my comfort in making videos and then actually sharing them, I feel that my business would benefit from it, but I also feel like there could be some other people that might benefit from it just because, like I've said before, this business is really not about just making money and selling product, and I don't want my post to come across that way. I don't want every single post that I share to seem like it's a promotional kind of thing. I want to be able to also share the experiences that come along with the business. And I want to be able to show everybody how much of a blessing it actually has been in my life. So I feel like growing my YouTube is the best way to do that. And in order to get a consistent YouTube going, I'm going to have to practice making videos and come up with some ideas on how to personalize the whole thing. So we're on our way into our spring and summer line, which means that we're leaving behind some of our fall and winter favorites. So I figured I would just do a video and let everybody know what my favorites from the fall and winter line were, and the scents that I've been enjoying the most over the last 6 months. So to choose a favorite Scentsy scent is kind of impossible for me. It was hard enough to narrow it down to the 4 that I did narrow it down to. So what I thought I would do is at least tell you guys how I came up with the choices that I did and the categories that I used to break them down. So when I'm picking my wax in the daytime, I have warmers in almost every room. And then I have kind of the system that I use in my head because there are so many different scents that I have and love and use. So downstairs I always use my fresh, floral, or fruity type scents. And then upstairs, it's always the baked goods, different baked good type smells, like not always baked goods, I guess, more fall and winter, but I call them the baked good type smells. And I always keep them going upstairs, so it keeps like a balance of the fruity smells aren't going to mix with my autumn blaze maple kind of thing upstairs. And I also wanted to keep it within scents that were current right now, because a lot of my all-time favorite ones are scents that aren't currently available for whatever reason. Either they were a scent of a month or a bring back my bar or just a retired scent from spring and summer. And I thought that makes things a little bit more complicated. I figured that if the time came, I could do an updated video of my favorite spring and summer scents or my favorite bring backs. And for now, I was just going to keep it on the current scents that I've been using the most. So the way I decided to break it down is the same way I kind of do in my head. Like I said, I decided to pick one fresh scent, one floral scent, one fruity scent, and one of my baked good fall winter type scents. And I thought that that might keep it easier, and it was a little bit easier to pick. I just decided the ones that I've found myself going through the most throughout the season, the one that I've found myself having to replace the most. So that would kind of tell me which one I've been using. The first category is fresh, and for that category I found myself using the scent Clean Breeze the most often, and that's from our Classics collection. And there's actually a funny story about Clean Breeze. When I first started selling Scentsy, I smelled it in the testers, and I did like it. I'm not to say I didn't like it. I just couldn't picture myself warming it in my home because I was like, a lot of people say this to me even now when they smell it. They say that it's nice, but they don't want their house to smell like clean laundry. So that's kind of what I thought. I thought, why would I want my house to smell like clean laundry? I can just kind of do the laundry, and then the laundry room will smell like laundry, and I can make the rest of the house smell like something good. But after I found myself noticing it in my testers more often, when I pull out my scents and I'd be sniffing them all, and I found myself stopping at Clean Breeze more often and smelling it. And I think it was the first time that I tried actually warming it in a warmer that I got hooked, and I've been using it ever since. So, Clean Breeze is described by Scentsy as white florals with a touch of spring. This is the scent of fresh, clean laundry, and I do agree. It basically just smells like a nice linen scent, but it depends on what you wash your laundry in, I guess. If you don't wash your laundry in the kind of scent that it smells like, then it's not going to smell like clean laundry to you. But it is. It's just a really nice, fresh, clean scent if you're looking to make your house smell like just clean. So next up we have the floral category, and I'm not going to lie, my choice isn't as florally as it could be. I'm a huge sucker for orchid. I think orchid is probably my favorite scent in the whole world, and I think I can actually say that. I mean, I love scent, as you all know. I live my life for fragrance, basically. But if I really needed to pick just my all-time favorite scent alone, I think it really is orchid. Anything that has orchid in it, I'm going to love. So as soon as I heard that we were releasing this scent with black orchid in it, I knew that I was going to enjoy it. But when I did get it, it was actually way different than what I originally pictured it to be. You can hardly smell the orchid, but it still is a really, really nice scent, and I have been enjoying it so much since it came out. And we actually only have a couple of weeks left with it because it's leaving us with our spring and summer catalog, which is probably the scent that I'm the most disappointed to see go. I'm going to need to get myself a stockpile of it before March 1st. The Scentsy description that is provided for it is a seductive tapestry of black orchid, dark plum, coconut milk, and white rose. Weaves a mysterious tale full of sweet surprises. So, when I find out what's actually in it, that's what made me put it in floral. Because it really is just a fruity floral type scent. The only ingredients that are in it are flowers and then coconut and plum. So, to me, the reason that I like it is because of the orchid, I think. And that's why I chose it for my floral choice, because I really don't choose many flowery type scents in fall and winter. I really don't. A lot of my favorites from the spring and summer have strong flower notes, but I really don't gravitate towards that type in the fall and winter, and that's what I've noticed. That's how I noticed the differences in our seasonal preference so much. But when it comes to this scent here, I've definitely been enjoying this one, and I've definitely never stopped warming this one. And it would definitely be my top when it comes to a floral fragrance from the fall and winter catalog. For fruity, I picked Blueberry Rush, and I really am not a fruity type scent person. I'm not. Spring, summer, whatever the season, I don't find myself warming the fruity scents, which is weird because the fruity scents are probably my top sellers. But for fruit, I always keep the Blueberry Rush warming in Gage's room. That's his favorite scent of them all, and it's grown on me. It's a really nice scent when it comes to the fruity ones. This and Wild Watermelon, I think, would be my top two. But when I had to choose, I definitely did pick this one here, the Blueberry Rush, over Wild Watermelon, and the reason for that is just because, like I said, I'm used to having it warming in Gage's room, so it's grown on me a little bit. And when I read the ingredients to this scent, it's one of the ones that really shocks me, because I promise you it just smells like it's plain blueberry. I had no idea that there was all these other ingredients in it, but I guess there is. So the way Scentsy describes it is, a sweet surge of bright blueberry leads a luscious bouquet of lively cranberry, blackcurrant, and pomegranate. So those are the ingredients for Blueberry Rush. And again, this is a new release from last fall and winter. And it is still going to be around in our new catalog. They did not give it up. which doesn't surprise me because it was definitely one that anyone that I showed to it liked. Or I guess I should say anyone who I showed it to liked it. So last but definitely not least, we have the baked goods. With baked good scents, it's actually the biggest change that I've ever had with a preference. I never warmed a baked good scent, not once, throughout the whole spring and summer. It was always more clean type scents. I warmed Welcome Home, which is a kind of cinnamony type one, a couple times, and Autumn Stroll, which would be the closest that it ever came to me warming a baked goods, and those aren't food types at all, they're more spicy ones. So when it comes to baked goods, like I said, that was an acquired smell. I didn't think that I liked them at all, and then when fall and winter came along, it was all I wanted to warm. I started warming all the ones like Crumb Top and Everything Nice and things like that I didn't even put in my warmers once through the spring and summer, and I've been keeping them going non-stop upstairs all fall and winter. So since September 1st, when I got my new scents in, September 5th, we had the house fire. But as soon as I started building up my scents again, it was the fall and winter ones that I've been using. So, to my favorite, it's another new release from the last catalog, and this one's actually Orville's favorite too, which is our CEO, and it's called Apple S'mores. And I've been using this one a lot since I started using it. What made me like it, actually, I didn't like it in my samples, like I did skipped right by it. And then I got given an Apple S'mores scent circle as a gift. And I put it in my mom's car, and every single time I went in my mom's car, I was amazed by how good it smelled, and I ended up buying a couple bars of it and using them all up, and it went from that to when November came around and the bricks were out, I bought a brick, and then I had a whole bunch of bars and a whole bunch of bricks, and now I don't think I'll ever run out of Apple S'mores. It's actually the scent that I've been using as my sample scent throughout the winter and passing out to people, just because to me it's really good, and I know that I'm not a big baked good person, and if I can love it this much, then I think a lot of people would enjoy it. Maybe not, I could be wrong, but I haven't had anyone tell me that they didn't like it yet. So the way Scentsy describes Apple S'mores is harvest apples, cinnamon glaze, and a drop of coconut milk. Blend a tantalizing twist of classic toasted marshmallows, vanilla cream, and warm cedar wood. So this is definitely one that I do recommend highly. I know that everybody's scent preference is different, so that's why I didn't recommend any of the other three. Just because I like them doesn't mean that other people are going to like them necessarily. But with this one, it's a must try. If it's not your type, then it's not your type, but you should at least try it, because if it is your type, then you're really going to enjoy it. So those are my top 4. And if you'd like to try either of them, let me know. And if you want to share, comment below with what your favorite scents are. Tell me your top 4. One from the fresh, one from floral, one from fruity, and one from baked goods. I would love to hear. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my top 4 from the spring and summer catalog coming up. And thanks for watching.